Hello everyone. Today, this episode of Pokemon Media is dedicated to talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield and what we thought of the games. So yeah, this is pretty much a retrospective, but our style. I honestly cannot believe how much Pokemon Sword and Shield has done for this community. Yeah, it tore it to pieces. That's right. Pokemon Sword and Shield are the worst games in the entire franchise. Done and done. Let's get this episode over with. Now, it may be true that Pokemon Sword and Shield are not the best Pokemon titles. It is very clear that they were more likely used as a testing ground to see what they could do in the future. Yeah, I especially think that the wild area was then turned into the areas in Legends Arceus, which in turn was turned into what we can see in all the trailers in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Even so, the characters in Pokemon Sword and Shield have got to be some of the best in the franchise, and not just speaking from a design perspective, but from a character development perspective as well. Oh, boo-hoo, hop trash, burn to ash. Yeah, and that grandma too. I wanted a psychic type person. I wanted Solosis. Give me Solosis. Honestly, I do truly love the crowd cheering as part of the music, especially in those gym battles. It made everything more lively and exciting. However, I do have to say, why do Scarlet and Violet have those cheering too? It's not like the gyms take place in the stadium. We clearly see that it doesn't do that. Honestly, I do really like the Pokemon that they introduced in Generation 8. Not including the Legends Arceus Pokemon, of course, since this video was just focused on those in Galar. I personally like the new evolution methods they brought into this game. Specifically, the Surfetch one and the Runerigus one. I love trolling people. Good job, Pokemon Company. I think my major complaint has to do with the legendaries. I personally don't think you should have to wait the entire game and entire post-game to receive the box art legendaries. I personally think that was a bad decision. Yeah, but, at least you get to try an Eternatus. That was funny, seeing that crazy man go psycho. Who wants to save the Earth from dying to the sun in 5 million years? No one. Who's that dumb to do that? Honestly, I think Chairman Rose is just a very materialistic person. Someone who needs to have the materials in order to be happy and satisfied. Just like real people. Huh. Oh, I don't care if it's realistic or not. I still think it's stupid. Personally, I loved seeing Hop grow as a trainer. Seeing him trade out his Wooloo for a battle, that really hurt my soul. How could you trade out your partner Pokemon? What are you, some heartless, unwarm creature? That's right. I'm looking at you, audience members. Besides, the DLC was actually pretty enjoyable. Yeah, especially the Isle of Armor. I had plenty of fun on that one. Now, the Crown Tundra, on the other hand. The Crown Tundra was almost the perfect, most bestest part of the entire game. However, if I do have one complaint, it would most definitely be the Max Raid Dens. Why is every single legendary there? I get that you want the people to have it so they can transfer it to Pokemon Home, but it makes no sense from a story perspective or a lore perspective. Also, why can I not choose who the NPCs choose on my path for the legendaries? I'm always stuck with this one idiot who chooses an electric type whenever we fight Landorus and Zygarde, and then they wipe us out using one move that targets all four of us, and we go back to the beginning without a legendary. I'm fed up and tired with this BS. Still to this day, I have not gotten all the legendaries. Wow, Pichu. That was, very good. Yes, yes. We need more rage-fueled induced anger outbursts. That gets the media really pumping. Anyways, overall, I think Generation 8, Pokemon Sword and Shield are great games overall. What do you have to think about it, Pichu and Pikachu? Honestly, Generation 8 is not as bad as a lot of people say. However, I do like saying that Sword and Shield are the worst Pokemon games ever. It's just so much fun to see people agree and disagree and fight. Oh, don't you love Pidgey? You know, the phone website? Pikachu, you're too old. Nobody uses Pidgey anymore. Everyone uses Tranquil. Anyways, yes, I do think Pokemon Sword and Shield are great games. Are they the best in the franchise? No, they never are, and most likely never ever will be, even in retrospect. However, are they the worst games in the franchise? Well, we'll get to that later. But no, Pokemon Sword and Shield are amazing games, and you should all play it for yourself if you have not done so already. Honestly, if you haven't played Pokemon Sword and Shield, why are you watching us talk about it? Are you like those FNAF people? Anyways, that's it for our retrospective on Pokemon Sword and Shield. See you all next time, where we are going to talk about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. No!